The radiator hums a funeral march for the time I kill. Watching your shadow stretch across the porch I rebuild. You glance at the clock like it's a getaway driver waiting outside, while I'm measuring the distance between my pride and the slow motion suicide. I'm reaching for a version of you that evaporated years ago. A ghost inexpensive dinner who treats my heart like a sideshow. Yeah. It's the agonizing itch for a climate that refuses to shift. A tectonic plate of longing buried under a freezing rift. It treats my presence like a utility, something you just assume, like the oxygen or the dust motes dancing across this empty room. You bank on my loyalty like a currency that can't be devalued, while you leave my dignity scattered and broken and hollow. I'm the footnote in your epic, the backup plan for a rainy Tuesday. A silent monument standing in the path of everything you throw away. The hunger for something better is a predator gnawing in my chest, but I'm still holding the door open for a man who failed every test. Tepid indifference that tastes like dead on your feet. It's a heavy weight to carry, this anvil of perpetual devotion, caught in the violent middle of a stagnant, brawling ocean. I'm exhausted from the vigil, tired of guarding the flame in the rain, waiting for a chemical shift that might never wash away the stain. How did I become the last thought on your list of priorities? The safety net you ignore while chasing your grand authorities. You think my roots are too deep to ever actually pull away, so you trample the soil and expect the flowers to stay. There's a rage under my ribs, a cold iron furnace of pure exhaustion. I pay for your comfort with a price beyond any sane caution. I'm sick of the view from the sidelines, watching you play a hand. Space for your empathy dying. I'm running out of excuses to keep my own wreckage inside. I want you to feel the tremor, the earthquake will lose on a soul. To realize that the pieces you broke were once part of a whole. Stand against the ceiling until the white cane starts to bleed. Grasp me for a harvest when you haven't even planted the seed. I want the fire in your eyes to burn with the same frantic heat, instead of this stubborn indifference that tastes like bitter defeat. It's a heavy weight to carry, this anvil of perpetual devotion, caught in the violent middle of a stagnant, rotting ocean. I'm exhausted from the vigil, tired of guarding a flame in the rain, ready for a chemical shift that might never wash away the stain.